Hello traders, good morning, good afternoon and good evening depending upon your time zone. My name is Muhammad Azim and welcome to ReadyForex.com New York Forex trading session. I am going to present Elliot Wave Analysis and Forex Forecast. I mainly use Elliot Wave to trade and forecast the market, and I also teach trading with Elliot Wave online course. I also use different Forex day trading strategies and they are also available online. So if you are interested to make money in Forex trading, check out my website. There are different ways to communicate with me as well. Okay, let's get started. First thing, I'm going to take a look at some price charts and see what's going on. This one is the euro dollar currency pair daily time frame. Let me quickly check out what is going on. Let's go over to the radar screen indicator. Go to file, profile. Okay, let me refresh it. Okay, it seems to me euro dollar, the suggested trend method is sideways for euro dollar, pound dollar and USD Swiss franc currency pair. Okay, let's see what's going on in other stuff. Let me refresh this one as well. This is my very own, my personal design radar screen indicator, which I created, designed it. I even did the coding part as well. Okay, here we go. Seems to me GBPJPY and USDJPY, they are going up. Let's see what else we have. Euro yen is also going up, NZD yen is going up, Swiss franc yen, CAD yen. So all the brothers and sisters of yen family is going up. Okay, what else? Rest of these pairs, they're kind of neutral. Go back over here. Okay, so pound is actually looking to turn around, and let's see what else we have. Euro yen is also looking to change its direction. Same goes with the AUD yen and NZD yen and Swiss franc yen. Okay, AUD USD, USD, these two pairs, they are probably going to change their direction. Euro GBP, same story. Even Euro AUD looking interesting. Okay, so let's go back to market analysis. So regarding the euro dollar currency pair, the way I see price action is probably going to move sideways, and we might get a bullish leg over here. Okay, so this is the area which is probably going to provide some sort of support. If we get a breaks below, let's see, this one is the 4 hour. Okay, if we get a breaks below this green color highlighted area, this buy zone or whatever you want to name it, then market is going to drop more. Otherwise, I see price action is probably going to rise up one more time. So let's go over to a 1 hour chart. So this was a sell trade plan over here. Hopefully you guys managed to make some money out of it. a day before yesterday I actually went long, made some money in euro. Okay, let's see, this one is the alternative Elliott wave count. So euro dollar, let me tell you straight, at this point in time euro dollar is trying to break lower. Okay, this is the support right over here, and we got a drop in price action. This looks like to be a deeper pullback over here, and things usually turn to the upside. By that, we got a hit at 0.618% Fibonacci retracement level, and from these lows euro dollar is probably going to rise up. So I'm going to present a sell trade plan over here. My idea is to wait for the action to hit red color highlighted area. Okay, and then the chances are high price action is going to drop. So this is what I'm telling you guys in advance. Okay, so this is my forecast, and as far as the Elliott wave count is concerned, this whole bullish leg looks like to me some kind of a double zigzag or maybe a triple zigzag Elliott wave pattern. It's a retracement, also known as corrective wave pattern. Okay, so if we do get one more bullish leg to the upside, that would be a good sell trade plan. I do have an alternative Elliott wave count which also suggests that market is going to drop at least on a short-term basis before we get a further rise. So this is kind of an alternative Elliott wave count, also known as Plan B. The dollar is going to print a new high. Okay. So in 1 hour time frame, this is the support. Okay, right over here. Now we only got just one candlestick close. This is not enough. This whole thing could probably turn into some sort of a head fake or a false breakdown in price of your dollar currency pair. Okay. Next one is just dollar index, which is trying to rise up today. Let's go over to the 4 hour. 4 hour is kind of still looks somewhat bearish. Let's go to 1 hour time frame, US dollar index. Same story like the way we got in euro dollar, just one candlestick close. This is not enough, and market could create a false break to the upside, and then the DX is probably going to drop after that. Okay, so this one still looks quite possible. However, if we get multiple bullish candlestick closes over here, then market is going to rise up. Okay, next one is the pound. Pound dollar hit the level which I was kind of expecting. What's going on in pound? So this is a sell trade plan right up over here. Let me go back to the radar screen indicator. I think the pound suggested trading strategy is sideways. Yes, it is. Let's go back. So GBPUSD currency pair, we got a clear hit over here. Let's go over to a 1 hour time frame. At 15 minutes I got kind of a sell trade, but I stayed out. Haven't took any trade on this one. Okay, so let's zoom in a little bit. This one is the old swing. So the value is 1.35526. Okay. So this is the price level, and let's see what we got. We got one close over here, 1.3. Oh, let me write it down, the level first. Okay, 1.3552, and we got the close over here, 1.3551. It kind of looks a little bit unclear over here, and oh, we can check out the radar screen. Let's see what's going on. GBPUSD currency pair. Okay, pound dollar. The pound dollar 1 hour chart is actually telling me that we could get a short-term bottom, something like that. Okay. Okay. 1 second over here. Okay, so I think the GBPUSD currency pair, it's probably trying to rise up a little bit, and then it's going to turn around, and I expect some sort of a drop in price action of GBPUSD currency pair. Okay. So I think if pound dollar is going to drop, then on a short-term basis, the Euro USD currency pair is probably going to drop as well. And if that's the case, USD franc and the CAD, USD CAD, they would also be going up. I'm actually checking something over here with this radar screen. So NZDUSD currency pair, look, we got green boxes over here. So this is a very handy indicator. Within few seconds I get an idea what is going on in different forex pairs. Okay, so the Aussie dollar is going down, NZDUSD is going down, the pound dollar and the euro dollar, they are also going down as well. Okay, so I think I would prefer to look for some sell trade taps maybe later. Aussie dollar, the USD currency pair, euro dollar and pound pairs. Regarding the USD yen pairs, I will check it out later. Let's go back to the live stream. So the way I see, market is probably going to rise up at least for few pips. I would prefer to look for a potential sell trade setup over here. Also in 4 hour, this was my sell plan, by the way, which I mentioned 2 days ago in advance. So GBPUSD currency pair, the way I see, market is probably going to provide us a little bit, pull back here, something like that, and then when everyone starts thinking that price is going up, then the chances are high that the GBPUSD is going to drop. Now comes the question, how far it's going to drop if we do get a drop in action. We have some round numbers over here, so probably market is going to test 1.35 0 area. This down round number down over here. There's also this new high actually telling me that if market wants to go up, some sort of a pull to happen. Let's assume we have seen a bottom. GBPUSD currency pair, I still expect a short-term decline. We might not get such a pullback, maybe market going to reach 1.35 triple zero area, and then it's going to rise up from these lows. So short term basis, I think price action is going to rise a little bit, and then use your own day trading strategies. If you do not have a trading strategy, check out my website. I also teach different forex day trading strategies online. So my plan is to look for a possible sell trade inside GBP currency pair. I hope it's clear. Next is the Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar is falling down. This is what I told you guys 5 days ago. I think more than 5 days ago, that we were expecting a bullish leg over here. So we got this thing and we got this collapse, but it did not exactly hit the 0.786 level. So need to be a little bit careful over here. Let's check out what's going on in 1 hour. Okay, this was the rally, and this is where we got a breakdown in price action, kind of a retest, and then a new low. So $3 going down. It seems to me NZDUSD is also trying to drop over here, and yes, it is. Okay, same story, big drop in price action, and this is the low over here. This decline looks like to be an impulsive in nature, meaning a trend move. So here's the support down over here, by the way. So do not jump into the market at the price level, for a pullback first. So if NZDUSD currency is going to drop, wait for a pullback, and then look for some sort of a sell trade. So this is a sell trade plan. Let me write it down. Okay, sell trade plan. And move this one up a little bit. And I'm going to mark and or draw an arrow somewhere down over here, right around here. This whole thing could turn into some sort of a I would say some sort of a zigzag. Okay, that's the minimum. So do not sell at the price level. Wait for a bullish pullback, maybe 5 to 30 pips pullback, and then try to join the second back to downside. At this point in time, price action is approaching the support area, so I don't think so that it's a good time to sell in NZDUSD pair. Okay, same goes with Aussie dollar. Same story. Inside AUDUSD currency pair, do not get into the market just because you think price action is going to drop. Wait for the market to create a pullback first. Okay, and then look for a potential sell trade pattern or setup, whatever you want to name it. So here it is. So the Aussie dollar is basically confirming overall weakness. Okay, so this means the United States dollar is becoming strong. The DX, it's becoming strong. The rest of the pairs like the euro, the pound, and the dollar and the NZDUSD pair. And this was my sell trade plan here. So wait for kind of a lag over here in GBPUSD currency here. Let's go back to the euro. So euro is also trying to show us some sort of a pullback type scenario over here. Actually, let's check out the US dollar Swiss franc. So US dollar Swiss franc, we got the drop, and oh, this is trying to turn into some sort of okay, a possible triangle pattern, or maybe this whole thing could turn into a flat pattern as well. I'm going to double check these swing highs and swing lows over here. So 0.80210, okay, move this one. So this is the lowest low, the prominent one that we got a few days ago, and this is the 4-hour chart of US dollar Swiss franc currency pair. Now you see it almost touched it. I think we got a hit over here. Let me write it down, the number first. Okay, so 0.8021. Now the low we got is 0.8020. So it's the equal one. So if you go over to the radar screen, the USD Swiss franc must be showing you a sideways stuff. So let's go back to the radar screen. So USDC Swiss franc, yes, here it is, sideways. So obviously if the USD Swiss franc is going sideways, so this means use a different type of trading approach to trade the sideways market. I hope you guys got the idea. So what kind of pattern we are probably getting over here? I think that USD Swiss franc is going to provide us at least some sort of a bullish leg. Okay, even if market wants to go down over here, the way I see, we could get a false bullish rally, just try to traders, and when everyone start thinking that it's buy, right at that time the market could reverse. So this would be a very good pattern, especially if market shows us a false breakout. Okay, takes out this high, just create some kind of a long tail candlestick or a spike appear with Japanese candlestick, and then market turns it, then drops back down. That would be a good setup over here. Okay, so I go over here. This one is a sell trade plan over here. US dollar versus Swiss franc currency pair, 4-hour time frame. Okay, so this is the support, and market is most likely going to show a false breakout. Okay, and my plan is to short it. I'm going to put a pending order over here with a sell. I'm going to wait for the price action to rise up, take out the old swing high, and when everyone starts thinking that okay, price action is going up, that would be a good time to look for a bearish reaction in market. Okay, once market turns around, starts the decline, then I think it's a good idea to look for a sell trade inside US dollar Swiss franc currency pair. Time frame is 4-hour. You can use, obviously you can use short-term charts like a 15 minutes time frame or a 30 minutes time frame. So USD Swiss franc over here, this is where market tested this level. I don't think it's going to be a triangle. I think it's going to be an expanded flat pattern. So my forecast is bullish, at least on a short-term basis. US dollars, but I'm not going to open a buy over here. I would prefer to wait for the market to take out the old swing high, breaks above this 0.648% Fibonacci retracement level, false bullish breakout, and let the other people jump into the market. I'm not going to sell over here or buy over here. I'm going to wait for a bullish breakout first, a false one, then look for some sort of a sell trade. Next one is the spot gold. Spot gold, there are two possible scenarios. Both suggest a short-term decline inside XUSD pair. So gold is going down, at least on a short-term basis. The first plan is to wait for the market to drop all the way down over here, and then around area. If you look at the left-hand side, this is the support right over here. So that's my buy trade plan over here. I'm going to change the color of these arrows and actually going to remove some of them. So that's the buy trade plan down over here. Side XAUUSD pair spot gold. Next one is the 1 hour. So 1 hour, it's hitting right at this support level, 333.09. Now the short term, or I would say the immediate reaction that I'm probably going to get, that gold is going to break through it. It's going to breaks below 333.09 level. Okay, so support is going to fail most likely. Market, just keep testing and keep testing the same support level. Obviously, it will eventually give away. So the spot gold, my forecast is bearish on a short-term basis. On a long-term basis, it's still medium term, I would say. Medium term, it's bearish, bullish. So you see, gold is going to drop, and it is probably going to drop more somewhere around this area. The next support is down over here. So even consider this as a bullish wave count. Here's the support down over here. You can short the market. You can use short-term day trading strategies to look for sell trade setups in gold, or you can use my own rainbow trading strategy as well. Next is the silver. Spot silver, this was the sell right over here. Spot silver is going down. Same story. Gold is going down. Spot silver also expect a drop in price action. So USDCAD must be trying to go up over here, and the way I see, I expect more upside in USDCAD currency. I thought this whole thing is going to turn into a trickle, but when I watched the gold going down, EURUSD, the GBPUSD, so I think the USDCAD has some unfinished business. It's going to rise more first before we get a top and a drop. Okay, so inside USDCAD, let me go back to the radar screen. Let's see what's going on. USDCAD must be sideways. Where's yes, here it is. This is the one. USDCAD sideways. Let's see what's going on with other stuff. USDCAD, it is, yes. Okay, 15 minutes. Time frame is telling me that it's going to rise up. Okay, let's go over to another. So USDCAD going up. Okay, let's go back. Now obviously it's forecasting the market is different, and trading the market is different. So the way I see it's an idea to wait for a bullish leg in USDCAD first. You check out this chart over here. This was the support and market actually took out the support level. This was kind of a I would say a deeper decline. By the way, if you are enjoying this live stream and learning something new, a quick like really helps the channel reach more traders like you, and I appreciate the support. So the super chat is also available. It's open. Membership is also open as well on my YouTube channel. Okay, go over to the USDCAD. So USDCAD is the high, and this is a breakout. USDCAD is going to move a little bit more sideways. What I would do is to wait for the price action to rise up more. So wait for a deeper retracement. Okay, there's the level right over here. So wait for the deeper retracement or a pullback over here in USDCAD. Okay, and then market is probably going to turn around. So this one is sell setup in favor, but there is obviously a buy setup going on in smaller time frame of USDCAD currency pair. So use your own day trading strategies to buy the USDCAD, and not have a day trading strategy, then check out my website. Right over here, this is the sell trade plan inside US dollar versus Canadian dollar currency pair. Next, dollar yen. Well, I told you USD yen is trying to rise up over here, so along with the Swiss franc JPY, GBP JPY, Euro JPY, and AUD JPY currency pairs. All the yen pairs, they are going up. How do I know this thing? I just go over to the radar screen indicator, and this is telling me that the USDJPY, GBPJPY, EURUSD, AUDUSD, NZDUSD, Swiss franc yen actually looks a bit interesting, CAD yen, all of these pairs, they are going up, and the Aussie dollar and NZD, they are going down. So it's a very handy tool that I use. It only takes few seconds to get a bird's eye view that what the market is trying to do across multiple currency pairs. Okay, USD yen. This is what I've told you guys yesterday, that we have this support down over here. So there's a breakdown, a false breakdown over here, and now the way I see USD yen is going to rise up more first before we even some sort of a top over here. If you check out the daily chart, daily chart is telling me that market wants to go up. Okay, so we might get a retest of the same level, the 148.50 level. So this was the sell trade plan, which did work, and the buy setup also worked down over here as well. Now it's possible that market is going to break above 148.50 area. It looks quite possible. So I might be looking for a potential sell trade plan up here again, but first I would like to show me a bullish breakout, something like this, and when everyone start thinking that the USD yen is going up, that's the time I'm interested to look at a potential sell trade. So USDJPY, nice bullish rally. If you can buy, go down to a 15 minutes time frame, use a rainbow trading strategy. So we got a crossover over here. So after a few minutes time, we'll get a complete crossover with this rainbow, and then you can start looking for buy trades with the rainbow trading strategy. Okay, next one is the GBPJPY. GBPJPY sell trade plan is there, and the buy setup really quite well over here at 195.33. That's the level which really pushed the market to the upside. So the way I see market is most likely going to rise up more. It is going to create a false bullish breakout and then look for some top over here. So at this point in time, I would prefer to look for a buy trade inside GBPJPY currency pair using Elliot Wave chart patterns, or the day trading strategies which I already discussed earlier. So GBPJPY, it's going up. Expect more upside. This was a failure right over here. Okay. We actually got a fill of this gap over here. This thing could drop as well. So that is why I said do not just take a trade at the current market price action. Use your own day strategy. So if price action is going to break below this level, which I don't think it's going to happen, but it could happen as well. So if it happens, if market revisit this green color highlighted area, it's most likely going to be a bearish breakout. However, my forecast is bullish. The GBPJPY is rising up and I expect more upside. Same goes with the EURUSD. We got this rally. Market only dropped for 200 pips over here. That was a quick sell trade over here. This is what I've mentioned and planned out. This was the sell trade plan. Hopefully you guys also managed to make some profit. Now what's going on is that market is showing some signs of strength over here, and I would prefer to wait outside in Euro-Yen currency pair until the next direction becomes somewhat clear. Swiss franc yen trying to rise up over here. In Swiss franc yen, I'm actually waiting for the market to drop all the way down at 179.58 level. Then I would prefer to look for some sort of a sell trade. Okay, this is a kind of a sideways stuff over here. CHF-JPY. Let me go back to the radar screen again. Let's see. Swiss franc JPY trending. Okay, most of the yen pairs, okay, they're sideways. Some of them are trending. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 are trending. 3 pairs are sideways. The CAD yen, the AUD yen, and NZD yen, they are sideways. So Swiss franc yen is showing some strength. Swiss franc is probably going to waste some time. I would prefer not to touch this pair until I see a new high, a new bullish break, because this was the area sell zone which really pushed the market back down, but disregard the false breakdown over here and then got it back up. AUDJPY, it's trying to turn sideways over here. Yes, this was a breakdown over here, a retest. I would prefer to look for short-term sell trades inside AUD versus Japanese yen currency pair. Next one is the Euro AUD. Euro AUD is probably going to take out this old swing high over here, create a false breakout, and then it's probably going to drop. So my forecast or my trade plan is to wait for the market to drop first. If market is going to turn around over here, then I might look for some sort of a short-term trade or a scalp trade if I get a sell trade pattern up there. But overall, this is a buy trade plan inside Euro versus Australian dollar currency pair. Next one is the WTI crude oil. Crude oil, this is what I've told you guys, crude oil is going down, and these bullish legs over here, this is the daily time frame. So the green color bullish candlestick close is basically providing us, some sell trade setups, some trading opportunities. Now you can use the trading strategy if you have, or you can use the smaller time frame, like a 1 hour chart is bearish, the 30 minutes time frame is bearish, and if you check out the 15 minutes time, 15 minutes is kind of turning around. So some beautiful sell trade setups we got inside WTI crude oil. Okay, AUD NZD, that was the request. Let me remove this one, go to the AUD NZD. I do not trade such a currency pair, usually goes nowhere, but let's see, AUD NZD, this was the pair, and I am going to check out the monthly chart first. Let's see what's going on. Quite a sideways price action. Okay, this was the false break to the downside, then we got rally. This one probably hit 0.786 fib level, or maybe a little bit higher. Okay, 1 second, the monthly chart, go back. I would prefer to wait for a bullish leg to complete itself. This is, to me, this is just a retracement going on, which could end over here. Maybe market is going to rise up a little bit more, but then overall the AUD versus NZD pair is probably going to drop. So in terms of Elliott wave, this is basically wave A, expect wave B, and then wave C. Now wave B, it could probably going to print a false breakout first. So some sort of a bullish false breakout is probably going to happen, and market is going to rise up. Then at a drop inside AUD NZD currency. And obviously this is a long-term chart, the weekly chart. So I'm going to open up a smaller time frame. Go to rainbow. Daily is kind of mixed over here, but the 4 hour is obviously bullish. So use on-day trading strategies to look for potential buy trade setups. You can also use the rainbow trading strategy. So the trend is up, 4 hour is up, 1 hour is up, and the 15 minutes just turned up again. So my forecast is bullish in in Aussie versus NZD USD currency pair. Okay, that's the analysis, and I think that's pretty much it for the time being from my side regarding the euro dollar. I would prefer to look for a sell trade in Euro USD and GBPUSD and AUD and NZDUSD pairs. Okay, but the Swiss franc, the USD Swiss franc going up, we might get some sort of a whipsaw like move, that's also possible. So wait for a bullish leg in NZD USD currency pair, same as the AUD USD currency. Okay, people think, when market is falling down, think that they are going to miss a money train, and everyone try to jump into the bandwagon. But what happens is that market usually creates a pullback, and the pullbacks basically provide you the real trading opportunities. Okay, so I would prefer to wait for a pullback first, inside AUDUSD currency. But if you go over to the daily time frame, you see we got this long spike over here. We took out the stop losses of all the sellers right up there. Now this is turning into some sort of a key reversal candlestick pattern. So this is what I've mentioned, many days ago, that market is going to rise up, creates a false breakout to the upside, take out this trend line as well, and then it's going to turn around. This is how exactly it's working. That's the power of Elliott Wave. So regarding the euro dollar, it's very tempting, just right click and take a sell. I wouldn't do that. The pound is going down, but I would prefer to wait for some sort of a pullback first before I look for a sell in GBPUSD currency. Okay, the 15 minutes time frame actually provided a nice sell around the London market session. Okay, this looks impulsive, so this is 1, 2, probably 3 over here, and down over here market is going to rise back up, which most people do not expect it. It could fall down maybe 15 pips or 20 pips more, and then it's going to rise up. Okay, so I would prefer to wait for a pullback. Okay, that's pretty much it for the time being from my side. Let me go back to the radar screen again and see what's going on. So go over to this one. Yes, so Euro USD is going down, AUD USD, NZDUSD, and regarding the US dollar, Swiss franc, and USDCAD currency pair, they're showing a little bit bullish price action, but that's not enough. The US dollar index is also going up, looks bullish. Okay, that's pretty much it for the time being from my side, and I will try to do the next session tomorrow, the New York market session probably tomorrow. Okay, so from my